everywhere else.
Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome to Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings, and today we have Peter with us to challenge the Hot Ones gauntlet. How are you feeling before you eat these wings?
This plate, fine.
Okay.
That's the plate that I'm starting to worry about. This is the classic hot sauce. It's gluten-free, Mum, so that'll be fine.
So this is the classic 1,700 on Scoville scale.
Should be fine. Tasty. There's got a kick to it. It's just for the fear that this side is giving me. You know, that's a nice. It's a nice, pleasant hot sauce.
So you often say that bears are your favourite animals, but what is it about them that you love so much?
Just big floof puppies. I'm surprised they're quite a humanistic animal as well. I love the old Viking legend that bears are just. If you wear a bear skin and you fall asleep, you become a bear. Like that is just how they see them. And if you ever see like bears walking around on two legs, you can really see that mentality. They're just adorable goofballs. Like it's the same with any favourite creature, really. They're just fantastic. Next up, the Yellowbird Bliss and Vinegar, ripe serranos, strawberries and coconut for a mellow burn. Nom nom nom.
Do you want it?
Here's number 2. Get the right way around. I almost put these on plate on the wrong way around. That would have been very awkward. Quite tasty with that one.
Okay, question 2. If you didn't work with animals, it has been said that you might have been a chef. Do you think you would have enjoyed the lifestyle, and do you regret not pursuing that course of action?
Hell no. This is the thing. I love food. I don't necessarily love cooking. Practically a dessert spice, that one.
Okay, number 3. So this one is 14,500 on Scoville scale.
Yeah, it was alright.
You feeling the kick of it?
Yeah, I'm going to try to put a bit of fresh stuff on. Ooh.
Oh, has it got an afterburn?
Yeah, it's more of an afterburn on that one, but I'll just try. I want to be sure I'm getting the full fledge of this lot, because as much as I'll regret saying that, when it comes further up the line, I do want to do this properly. Oh yeah, there's a flavour.
Okay, question 3.
Very flavoursome, very nice.
Your love of Harry Potter is legendary. Why is the franchise so important to you, and what have you learned from it?
Yeah, it's teens book, but it deals a lot of undercurrents, a lot of the adult stuff going on there about love and loss and fighting and oppression and all that sort of stuff that you'll find in more serious books, but it crosses over because it has that magical, fantastical element. You can get lost in that aspect and then as an adult look back on it and go, well, actually, yes, it does talk a lot about, you know, PTSD and stress and sort of like the fascist government and all that sort of thing, and all these sorts of lessons in there that you sort of, if not miss first time around, but there's certainly a lot to go back on and look at it in that respect.
Okay, number 4. This is Los Calientes.
Calientes. Now, this one I've actually been looking forward to. A lot of people said this is quite flavoursome.
Adding an extra dab. Ooh, it's quite runny.
Yeah, that's just the problem. Like, quite go. Yeah, dribbles is what I meant to say. Just pour it on. Nom, nom. Got a puddle of hot sauce there. I'm just going to dip it in. Very nice. Trying to avoid the wipe off. That is very nice.
Okay. You were diagnosed with dyslexia when you were a child. How do you think the challenges of dyslexia have shaped how you approach challenges in your daily life?
Not a clue, because I've always seen the world through my eyes. And it's a bit like saying to someone who's colourblind, like, oh, you know, how does your day change? Like, well, I don't know because I don't see the colours in the same way that you do. My brain definitely works in a very different way, and certainly I approach a problem comes from a very different direction. I very much used to like compartmentalise tasks and go through them bit by bit.
Okay, number 5.
Hotheads.
So this is...
Now that one is still burning.
Oh,
That's
is
one.
it?
Los Calientes is still burning, so we're getting into the proper ones now.
So this is a jump again. This is to 57,000.
Lira Splut. Oh, this is a very, very washing heat.
Washing heat?
Yeah, you know when you like eat like a soup or something, you feel the heat just like the warmth spread around your mouth. It's like that.
Okay.
But it's not like a warm tomato soup. It's much more like you've swallowed nettles.
Oh, okay. There's a bit of a sting going on.
Yeah, now I'm starting to sweat. That's on number 5. I was hoping to get at least number 6 before we started breaking out. Yeah, this is... Ooh. Yeah, let's get to the painful moment now. That's where the pain started.
Okay. Ooh.
That's not a bad thing.
So hotheads.
It's not a bad thing.
Starting to sweat.
That's starting to make you look real tempting.
And the milk is starting to look very tempting. You excel at karate and have practiced the Shotokan technique for years. What does it feel like when you fight, and how has this skill impacted your daily life?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. The general reason I'm not even struggling for the heat. How's it? What do I think when I fight? Usually, usually it all comes down to basically tactics. You know, I know what I'm good at. It's reading my opponent. It's deciding what I'm going to do. The first round is always the same. Go out there and batter the ever-loving out of the other person. Scare the crap out of everyone in that competition. And everyone immediately, they come out and they're like, okay, this guy's I'm going to be a bit cagey, step back. It immediately puts you on the advantage in that respect.
Your breath is starting to really...
Oh, you just wait down. We've got 5 more to go yet.
We do. Okay.
One is gone.
Second plate. Sauce number 6.
I said a little bit, not big bit. Smoky. Smoky at the barbecue. Num, 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 num. I'm going to speak too soon, but not a lot of heat right now. And as soon as the words are coming out of my mouth, that's it. Yeah, but I like smoked barbecue flavour. This is a really nice one. The ghost peppers are catching up. I can feel the physiological effects more. I can feel myself start to sweat. And my nose starts to run. Even though the heat's not quite there yet, I can feel it building in the back of my throat.
Okay, so next question. You have travelled around the world and moved around the UK several times too. What is your best definition of home, and do you see yourself travelling again?
A very short answer is home is comfort. I don't mean comfort as in, like, going to a very expensive hotel and being comfortable, but very much that sort of, people say, like, step outside the comfort zone, stuff like that. For me, home is very much being in that comfort zone. As for travelling again, I don't know. I don't want to not travel, let's put it that way.
We're on to number 7.
The scary looking ones now. This is where it goes from being intimidating because there's nothing on the bottle, and it's just like going to be like a sharp knife, scalpel of spice. This is getting into the, now we're just having fun with how much this is going to hurt you.
Well, again, it's a jump. So the last one was 67,000. This is 118,000.
I might not add I might not add a little drop to this then. Let's see how this goes.
No, go for it. Go on.
No.
You've been doing it so far. You need the consistency.
Bully! This goes wrong. You're fine.
Ooh, it looks mean.
You know it's good when it's got actual lumps of the chili seeds in there and so on. That was burning. I don't want to open my mouth. It's scary. But when I was eating this, and immediately a bit, the corner of my mouth started burning. I was like, that shows I shouldn't be eating this really, but there's a nice bit of heat going on there. Slowly building. But it's slowly but relentless. That's the key to this one. I'm going to be a moron.
Oh.
I think I can.
Oh, you're going to regret that in the
Yeah,
morning.
I am. Why wait till the morning? Don't think he's going to wait till the morning to regret this. But still, flavourful. That's what I love about these guys. They still taste of something. Right, carry on with it. Don't leave me!
Okay, so this is the part of the show where we're going to do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram, but you don't have any Instagram, so instead I've pulled up some past pictures and I would like you to explain them to me. So, photograph number 1.
That is a double photo in some ways. So that was me on Borth Beach, I think it was. At uni, I found 2 shells. We were making jokes about mermaids, so I obviously had that photo taken of me. That is painful on the tongue.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're still doing very, very well though. You're making a lot of sense still. Photo number 2.
Oh, that was a bad sniffle.
Careful around the eyes.
This is when you took me to the Heavy Horse Centre, and I met my first, well, probably not my first heavy horse, because I'm going to phone parks and stuff, but he was absolutely reliable gentleman.
First heavy horse you ever rode.
I believe first heavy horse ever rode.
And finally this one.
That's not the one I thought you were going to show me. Right, that one is us making the dynamic bear hammock. I really enjoyed making that with Free the Bears. Yeah, that was a really good project to do while we're out there, and obviously that sort of brings in everything else then with Free the Bears, with being being out there and just working with the bears, chucking all the enrichment out, the eventually fantastic time we had out there despite the rough starts we had. Yeah, it was great fun. Loved it.
It's time for
Dabomb.
Dabble.
I'm gonna regret this one. Yeah, that's some nasty shit. Just, as I say, just immediate hit. And now it's this is the thing. I sort of, I didn't mean to, but I sort of feel like I cheated because I swallowed as much of it as I could immediately. But all that means now is I genuinely have a fire in the back of my throat coming out forwards.
Please don't open this.
Holy. What's the jump on that one? Holy.
That is 135,600. Okay, so the question. You recently married your long-term partner.
Did I? Can't remember. I don't love her anymore.
How did you find your experiences of the wedding industry, and would you do anything different if you could do it all over again? Chugging out the milk.
There's that moment as soon as I swallow and I'm going to talk again, it's all going to come back. Yep, it is.
Careful around your eyes.
Just got to push through it. Just got to push through it. Wedding industry.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's nasty. Ow. Wedding industry. Absolute parasites. Hate a lot of them. But men listen to this, especially when you get married.
Oh, boy,
or
it's
you
healing
have
up now.
any women in your life who talk about sexism or societal pressure. Do what the F you want to do. Don't worry about anyone else. Especially when it comes to the ceremony and what you want to do and you know who you want to invite and how you want to do things. Do what you want to do. Don't just follow because your parents say like, oh, we did this and we want you to do that, or some put up on a wedding industry goes, oh, you got to make sure you do this, or you've got to spend this much money on this. Like, Stuff them. You don't have to. Do what you want.
Okay, survived a bomb. Well done.
Yeah, that's how torture works. Bloody morphine, not milk. Remember the box.
I like the fact that you were flapping.
There's a lot of pain centered on one area of your body. You just try to disperse it everywhere else. Like, we're not going to help, but oh, it's over. No, it's not. That's a lie. It's still burning.
Yeah, you've got 2 more to go.
I'm talking about the bomb. I'm not even talking about them two.
Okay, number 9.
So from 135,000 to 700.
Yeah,
700,000. Let's be honest.
That's quite.
That's another double jump.
Hellfire. It's time for Hellfire. You're doing really well though.
Mama didn't raise no bitch. Sorry for that, Mum. I'm not gonna read the side. I'm not gonna read it. I'm just
Sometimes, ignorance is best.
I'm just gonna eat it.
That was a lot.
And regret it. Yeah. I'm dabbing it. I'm not wiping it off, honest.
Do you start to feel a bit like you've got to force yourself to do it because you know how painful it's going to be?
I find myself subconsciously distracting myself, like, oh yeah, what's inside the bottle? The bomb was a punch. It's like a flaming chariot that's just rolling around in my mouth, burning things as it goes.
Sounds like a Greek tragedy.
Eat the chicken! Oh.
Okay.
Oh, will that lip burn again?
Yeah, it could be because you had a load on your lip.
Oh.
Careful, the sauce right near your eyes.
I'm preempting. The nose blowing. That's on my face now. That's not just in my mouth, that's right on my face.
Okay. You often harken back to your university days. What life lessons did you learn from your time there? And what advice would you give to students studying now? Oh, he's down in the milk.
What's the question? Uni? Oh, advice for uni students now? Not a clue. Not a clue, because things have changed in our times. You imagine, like, talking to our parents and people we knew who studied previously, like, we had the internet. You know, we had Google Scholar. We had all these fantastical things that really helped, but were so different to our parents. The one thing I would say is definitely, like, find your passion. Don't just, again, don't do things because you think they'll be better or because they will perhaps be easier or something like that. Find something you want to do. The thing that'll be easiest is what you want to do. So I'm going to start my peanut concoction.
What's in this shake?
The shake was badly separated. It's basically just milk and peanut butter. So the milk is to help now. The peanut butter to try and... Peanut butter should really be a preparation. It covers a lot of the sensory things in your tongue to really dumb down the taste. So if you're a pansy like Gordon Ramsay, you know, you'll take a bit of peanut butter first and wipe it all around there. But I don't mind preparing for the Apollo, given that's another double jump to apparently 2 million. So.
All right.
Yeah. That's what university taught me. University taught me a lot of things. Can't always wing it.
Yeah, wing it.
How is that not as bad as the bomb? Like, that burnt for a long longer, but the bomb just smacked you with, just took a chili-shaped baseball bat and then wrapped barbed wire around it and smacked you in the face with it.
Alright, last wing. It's tradition around here to put a last dab on the last wing. You don't have to, but you should.
But this is 2 million plus.
Let's go. You'll be fine. It's made by them, so there'll still be some flavour.
This is fear.
You've got your shake ready. You've got your milk ready.
I genuinely, as well, have a route straight to the shower, if needed.
What was that?
That was way too much, that's what that was.
What was the sound?
It's got chicken. Just trying to avoid it, really, you know. Oh, better. Yeah, better. Gotta eat the whole wing. Oh. Tasty. On the last two, that one was actually tasty.
Okay, so while your mouth's on fire, you love paintballing and proudly bear the scars and bruises gained after each game. What is it about firing paint pellets at other people that brings you such joy? And what is the best tactic you have learned to avoid getting shot?
Something's coming, to quote Gandalf, and I don't know what it is, and I'm scared of it. This is the Balrog.
What, inside your stomach?
Yes, this is... Right, goodly, paintball. Don't be predictable, don't pop up at the same spot each time, you won't get hit. No, I can't drink that until I've started. Low and wide, always the best way. Go out wide, go low. Hit the snake if you can, that's always the best place to go. I won a game of catch a flag over a double-sized field without firing a single shot. Because I went low, I went wide. Went all the way around. The guy was...
Sorry, your eyes.
at the bunker. Waited till they'd gone off because it was respawn. Went in, barrel tagged him, got his thing, and then went wide and quick. All the way back up. Trying to sprint uphill, was knackered, but got the flag, captured the flag, without firing a single shot. I was well happy with that. This is not as bad as I was thinking. This is not as bad.
Breath is.
Love you too, darling.
Yeah, do one more.
I'm not dying, which makes me feel like I've not done this properly. So, like the other two are nasty. This one is actually quite nice. Which again makes you think I've not done it properly, so... Or maybe I'm on the floor in a gibbering mess and this is all hallucinating. I would not actually put it past it, because there's definitely things going on. I think at that point you know you're drunk, because you've drunk a lot of alcohol, but you don't feel like you're that drunk, you know. Like, my nose is streaming, my hands are shaking, I'm sweating.
Your hands actually are shaking.
But the pain just isn't there. So I think actually the bomb is worse than this.
Okay.
Even though it's supposed to have more heat in it. Whew.
Well done, you made it through 10 wings. You did it. How do you feel?
I actually feel pretty good. That one is not as bad as anyone seems to think it is. That's quite nice. Yeah, I actually used the word nice. That is quite nice. I will have that. I will have that again in something.
So
God knows what, but...
Are we just going to throw the bomb away and pretend it never happened?
Oh no, the bomb will come out at some point. Someone will displease me in some way.
Hot sauce is not a weapon.
It literally... Hot sauce is not a weapon. It literally has a nuclear warhead on the front.
Yeah.
That is literally a weapon. That is horrible and nasty, and I do actually love it in a very toxic relationship sort of way.
Well done.